Okay, YouTube, good afternoon. Beautiful sunny day today. And in this episode, we are going to show you how to clean and paint your valve covers and other parts. Now, what we've done already is we have cleaned up our parts in the parts cleaner, and now we're just rinsing off the excess dirt and the excess cleaner that was on the covers themselves. You want to get these good and clean so your paint sticks. So, what is this? This is a wheelbarrow. Check it out, huh? So again, for the average guy that doesn't have all this fancy stuff, you can clean these by hand. You can spray them down, put them on the ground. Notice most of my ground is stone, so I really don't have a good place, a clean place, grass, dirt. So I really don't have a very clean place to put these down on a cement place. So, and you'll notice after the cleaner, you can see that they were black. This was black from oil buildup and so on and so forth. But the cleaner that I used made these super clean, so I'm real happy with that. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to rinse these down like so. Okay, now this is also, I want these to be super clean because we are rebuilding this engine. We are not we're not just going to put it back together. So we're going to add some cams in it, and we're going to do some work on it. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we want to see this. We want to see this nice and clean, super clean, because now if anything, if something catastrophic happens, okay, and we started with a dirty inside of the valve cover just because we wanted to put it back together, we won't know, okay, if something happened or if this debris from this, okay, caused the problem too. So we wanted to make sure that this is super clean on the inside and out. Okay, this is rust, so I'm gonna have to hit that with the wire brush or a little Brillo pad or maybe a Scotch-Brite, we'll see, before I paint it. So right now that's where we are. We are cleaning the parts. Okay, like I said, we just use a wheelbarrow and drop them in here. Do a couple of once-overs, and now they're ready to get dried and primed. All right, so we'll be back. Okay, so I've already, one of the things that you find on YouTube is that either they do the project and they show you, okay, this is what it looks like now, boom, they snap their fingers, and the next thing you know, it's had so 3/4 of the way done, and you're like, what happened? Wait a minute, what's the deal? Where did it go? So in this episode, we're going to do something of that nature, because you either have the videos that are ridiculously long and you're falling asleep, or you have the ones where you're like, wait a minute, what did he do? What did he do? Rewind, rewind, rewind. So in this video, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you. Okay, here's my 5.4 valve cover. Okay, and he thought that he was going to wire wheel the whole thing down to the cover so it would be shiny, but I said, no, don't do that, because you can actually deform the aluminum, so we don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here. I already have one done. It's over there. It's been sanded, and now it's ready for primer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this one here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take the serial number off this, because we don't want this, we don't care about this, we want our cover to be nice and clean. Okay, so we're going to take that off, then we're going to use acetone, and we're going to clean the whole cover up. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to sand it down, all right, to rough up the surface so that it will accept the paint. Then we're going to do 3 coats of primer, 3 coats of base, and then we'll see about the top coat and see what happens there. Okay, so now I'm just going to let the record go, and we'll just fast forward throughout this whole process. All right, this is tedious work. The other valve cover took about 25 minutes to do. Okay, so if you are someone that has a 12-second attention span, you may want to do this in segments. Okay, but if you task orient yourself, you'll get it done before you know it. Alright, as always, I'm a big fan of Sprayway Customs. Phenomenal painter, okay? And he's all about prep. And if you don't take the time to prep it, you're not gonna get the results you want. So you have to take the time to prep your work. Alright, this is ready to get painted. So any area that's shiny, you need to resand. Paint won't stick. Okay, so this looks very good. I don't see any shiny spots. So this is ready to prime. So I'm gonna put this over there. I'll be right back. These guys here, sanded down. Took all the paint off. I sanded them down. I'm not sure whether I want to keep these aluminum finish like this, polish them up. Not sure yet. We'll see on that. See how it goes with the color that we chose, and we'll go from there. This one here, I know it says Intech 32 valve because it's a Navigator motor, and my block is a 5.4 liter cast iron block, 6-bolt main, so it's a truck motor, and it was made by Intech, so that's why this is on there. Not too happy with it. It's not going to look good in a in a Mustang, but I could buy new ones. They're really expensive. I could buy Ford racing ones. They're really expensive, and because of all the parts that we're putting into this, we're saving money on that. So this will be a future buy if we buy it at all. So right now I'm deciding whether I'm going to polish these up or if I'm going to paint them. So we'll see on that. A couple of things. We are up to primer, as you can see. So this is 3 coats of primer. I apologize for the video. T was doing stuff for work, so he wasn't around to actually help me videotape. So I put it on a tripod and guesstimated where the camera should be, and obviously you didn't get to see anything. So I apologize for that. But here we are, we're at primer stage. This is 3 coats of primer, and what we're going to do is we're going to paint them. First step, we paint them silver. This is our base coat, silver. Okay? And silver, or chrome, is very difficult to paint. Yes, we can get this. Everybody's just saying, they go, oh, you bought chrome paint. That stuff just looks like aluminum. Well, if you spray it right, you can actually get it to look like this. And that's going to be our goal. Okay? So the first coat, you lay on real light. See how much paint comes out of this thing and fills that up right away? That's the one thing about chrome paint. It's not like any other paint, because it does have metal filings in it. Okay. Which makes it does that. very strange. So if we painted this with any other color, it would hardly cover. And if you look, this is really covering almost the whole entire thing in just one light coat. Okay. All right, that's it. Now we wait 5 minutes, and we paint another coat. So while I'm waiting for that, all right, if you guys would like and subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of stuff that we are going to accomplish in the next couple of months, between fixing deer hit cars and doing more stuff on the 5.4 liter for the Mustang, and I got some work that we're going to do on Lucy, which is our F350 dually, and we're also going to make a lounge chair out of a back seat. So we have quite a few things that we're going to be doing soon. But if please like and subscribe. We really appreciate that. The more members that we get, better it is for us, and so on and so forth. We're just trying to bring some information to you guys and maybe make your lives easier. But so hit the like button, push the subscribe, hit the bell so you can get new videos out. I'm going to try to get videos once a week, if not once every other week. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do. So you guys, we'll be doing this on a regular basis. All right. So, all right. Let's hit another coat. This is our base coat for our main color. Which we haven't revealed to you yet. So you will see that in just a few minutes. Your time, in about an hour, our time. And we wait. Okay, so you see how this is shiny and this is kind of matte. It's all over here. All right, because this coat, I'm applying a heavier coat. So you see how that shines up right away? Okay. So that's a heavy coat as opposed to a very light coat. And you can tell when you have a heavy coat because, number one, it fills up the gaps and the bumps and lumps, but it also has a different color to it. See that? See the texture? It shines right away. Whenever you do rattle can, you always want to shake your can almost every time. When you spray something and you have to go around, shake it up again. Okay, now we wait. Guys, we have taken some time. Here they are. Now they're ready for the top coat. Are you ready? Now the reason why I'm only doing these first, because this is our test bed. Yes, you're going here. They actually did the whole entire valve cover as a test bed. Why didn't they do like a water pump or something? Well, because I think it's gonna look fun. So that's why we did this. Now that we're doing these, we're doing a couple other pieces, and it's gonna tie the whole thing together. So, are you ready? Here we go. So this is candy purple. Now, the only problem with this is that you sit there and you go, why didn't they sit there and choose to buy the pink? Well, unfortunately, you can't buy this in pints, quarts. It only comes in rattle can. So that's why we had to buy a rattle can. But, so this is going to be our accent color. And we use the silver as a base coat. And this stuff is very complicated to put on. Not easy. You have to take your time with this because it is a candy color. So it's a candy coat. It's very thin. And it runs real easy. So you want to take your time with this. If you're a person that doesn't take time on things, then have somebody else paint it for you. Have one of your friends paint it. Because this is definitely a time consuming. Alright. You don't want to lay it on heavy. You want a nice, even coat. And all this weird stuff that you see, don't worry about it. Don't panic. That will all go away. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit, and we're going to let this tack up. It should take about 5-10 minutes, and then we'll spray it again. And we'll keep doing that, keep doing that, keep doing that, until we have a nice even coat over the whole thing. Okay, and this is Metal Cast Purple from Duplicolor. We'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just applying light coats of the paint. Getting eaten by mosquitoes, but I'm just applying light coats of paint because you want it to be as even as possible. in each coat you want the paint to be a little tacky. Whoa, what's happening? Okay, got stuck. And you want each coat to be a little tacky. How much was this cane?
$15.
Now, luckily for us, we're going to be painting a bunch of things with this color, and we can buy this stuff on Amazon. We can get it in 6 cans at a time for a lot less. Because this one can, and I'm still not done covering because I do have some runs here and there. That's why I said you got to be real careful with this stuff. But I can fix the runs here. And there you have it. That's going to be our block. Our block is going to be black, covers are going to be purple, timing cover is going to be purple, heads are going to be polished aluminum, the intake is going to be polished aluminum, the throttle body assembly is going to be purple, the water pump will be purple, the the water pump will be polished aluminum. The tensioner will be purple. The oil pan will be black because you're not going to see that. We're not going to worry about what it looks like underneath. And then whatever other small little pieces that I forgot. So that's our color. This is what we're going to be using. So stay tuned. We'll be back. We're going to clean this up a little bit. Then we're going to do a clear coat on it. And then these are finished. Until then, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll talk to you soon.